Hi, this is Dekazor, and I forgot to record my teammates, their Discord, when I played this game.
Well, we're not dying right away, so that's good.
What's the word for it? I'm gonna lower this jazz music. Anyway, yeah. So no, you get to either listen to me talk to myself and make calls to myself and respond to people by myself.
Also, I got fuse ulted.
Or you get to hear me do a commentary like this over jazz music, and I prefer this for this game. And there's stuff to talk about in this game. Yeah,
fuse ulted. Like, what the fuck?
I tried doing a version of this where I like went over each individual comm. I don't think I want to do that. I was like watching it back, and I just think that like it just didn't sound good. Whatever. Anyway, so typically we land Skyhook Trials or we land Thermal Station on this map. We're currently running Bloodhound, Catalyst, and Bang. We don't really... We know how Bang Blood is, so we're not gonna push against that trend, unfortunately. It's just too strong when everyone else is doing it. And then Catalyst we just feel more comfortable here using. We tried Run Caustic before. We've also tried Watson here. Catalyst just feels best. We're not gonna land at Thermal or Skyhook just because of the distance between them. Like what do we get here? We get like 2 fucking survey beacons. Here we get Trials and the respawn or the ring console. Here, if we're gonna go on stacks, we get ring console, we possibly get survey beacon, and then Dome has survey beacon and ring console.
Welcome back. Taking us back here again because of the...
I see one squad heading directly to our right, so they're probably gonna be landing Lava Siphon based on what I'm seeing. Yes, they are. I see another squad, the purple trail above.
Literally the only team near us.
I'm looking. Yeah. And I'm seeing this.
Never mind, there's one team going to
launch site.
Launch site.
So, yeah. Calling what's around us, thinking about our rotation. So if the only two teams are going to be in Thermal and launch site and Lava Siphon, which is directly north and sort of northwest of us, we should be able to rotate out east. But then I looked at the ring pole, and it's heading directly northwest of us. It's probably ending Thermal Station based on our scan, which forces us directly into either rotating into Lava Siphon with launch site team looking at us, or going through Dome into launch site and possibly having to fight the launch site team with Lava Siphon pushing us. Regardless, we don't want to take either of these fights because we want to actually be in here, because a thermal station POI is really hard to get into. Like, you just die on entry when you're trying to rotate in. You can kind of get in from tree, but that's about it. And if someone's controlling all of these buildings already, like, you're basically forced to play this platform here with the long building and the little tower and these bins, or you're forced to play back here. Back here is not terrible, rather be in early. Skyhook is similarly like that, you know. If you're not already in here, the chokes to get into this area just kill you. Getting into Skyhook's hard. So I'm looking at this and I'm just complaining to myself about how
I said, like, oh, those are the only teams here. Guess where the ring pulls us to.
Yeah, those are the only teams around, and that's where the ring pulls. So that's what I'm complaining about here. So we kind of want to move soon. I'm not very used to landing here yet. We're kind of testing it out still. But
both teams should be slow to loot just because of how big their POIs are.
That's a good point. I just said that both teams that are in Lava Siphon and launch site should be kind of slow to loot because of how big their POIs are. But which means theoretically we're probably gonna run into them on our rotation, even if we're fast. If we're really fast, maybe not, but it's kind of iffy. So I'm just gonna I'm thinking of taking us directly to Dome. They're a bit slow on the rotate.
Ring's moving. Hustle up.
My teammates are in.
Went up a level. I earned this upgrade. New kill leader.
Thank you.
If they're getting cocky, they're getting sloppy. Got my upgrade.
It's okay. Nothing really happens here. I want to like loot this quickly, so yeah. Changing guns. So I was worried about. So we scan and we see that Lava Siphon's leaving, and Launch Site is kind of grouping up. They're both still there, regardless. We could push Lava Siphon since they seem to be going to tunnel, and then try and walk in this way. But we know it's thermal, so it's like our walk-in would still take us towards tree. Launch Site.
Lava Siphon team's leaving though. We can mirror Lava Siphon instead.
I was thinking of mirroring Lava Siphon here, but like looking back, it's not a great idea,
Head
right?
north.
Then I hear an evac here. They are fucking evacing. Are they coming towards us? That'd be really bad. I'm watching them. Okay, so one of them had already gotten all the way up this balloon on the right, and is flying off, and I didn't see him. I only saw these two.
Let's head that way.
They are, and they're going in here. So they saw us scan. They probably think that we're gonna contest them for the vault, but we don't have a vault key, so
Going there.
it doesn't really matter.
them are
This is
going there.
really good
Both
for
are.
us if they don't veer. So
those are
we're
the
just gonna
cross.
take the cross now and go into launch site because that's better
they are.
than us going to.
But like, they don't know where zone is then. We should just go.
It's better than us going into lava siphon.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move through here quickly because I want to get to thermal station already where the ring is pulling. Or we would. There's actually one of them is going to stay back here and craft, and that's not good.
You're right.
I'm crafting here because I'm further ahead of them.
Tree has a squad.
But one of them's gonna stay behind and craft kind of late. We just kind of need to move. Tree's moving already. We're gonna be held out of lava siphon if we're not fast. The way I see them moving though, they just seem to move into the choke. That's fine. Maybe the tunnel even.
There's a... We can play back here.
And I see that
You know,
that's free. And see I'm pinging like here. I'm gonna say something. The little hill thing with the rocks. Little hill thing with the rocks. I want to play back there. And I'm saying we could
Play
hold
all
some of
that.
those buildings as well, because there's no one there. So I think that's God's spot at this point. And actually, let me pull this up. So ring can technically pull up here. It can pull here. It can pull somewhere in here, but like not really. It's kind of iffy. It doesn't usually. Pulls back here a lot. Sometimes pulls here. Playing here seems like the best spot to me, just based on this information, because we know that there's teams on the eastern side of lava siphon already. So getting into the western side makes a lot of sense to me right now. I don't mind playing up there either, but we know that there's two teams there, and I'm watching for them. Someone, I think Queso has just asked me, "Oh, is there a team? Isn't there a team there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they were rotating though, and so they should be in that choke." I would assume they're being held out. That's why I'm watching for it for a moment. But like, this is not looted, means that it's probably free for us to just walk through. We in fact We can get the ring console too. I'm thinking of ballooning over, but like I'm just like we'll just grab this.
Survey beacon here.
Seems quiet considering how many teams should be in the area. Just smoke it off. And then this just confirms.
Yeah, we take
That-
it now.
Oh, that was weird. Like, so I was looking to see if the spot I wanted was open, but like if I'm looking at it, everyone rotated out, everyone left, so like no one is aware of where this is going. People are just moving.
Yeah, we take it now.
So
It is.
we now have all of Lava Siphon to ourselves, our thermal station to ourselves. Queso just suggested going here. I do not want to go here because of the way the ring is pulling. If I wasn't sure, like if this circle was just kind of like being a little bit strange about like what it's trying to include later on in the game, maybe. But the problem is that if we're playing up here, early, we're basically saying that we are okay with not having loot and just shooting across at everyone, and we're hoping that the ring either pulls directly on this, or we get a advantageous fight and can take this and then push out. And it's like it's not really doable with triple blue armor and me with no long range. We would all three have to have long range. I'm just saying I'm gonna go this way. And I don't think either of them hear me because look at what they do. They immediately evac for the spot that was suggested by Queso. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying I want to play back here.
Leveled up. Better
Right
lock
here,
down
and
and
start
upgrade.
pinging. I think playing back here is where we want to be for endgame.
Tango spotted.
And I'm just saying like, oh, well we can hold this entire area basically, so I'm pinging this whole like L shape. At the end.
Cargo bot here.
But both of them
Can
evac
we
over
escape?
there. I don't think we can if there's like 5 teams here. And so they're saying, oh, we can just leave there. And it's like, with what? You have a evac balloon and you and I have two of us have evac towers. I guess, but if this area fills up the way I expected it to, depends how many teams are here.
Like, there's no teams.
You can't get up
like,
that.
when we actually want to leave, right?
Here's the conversation. From my side, at least. But if there's like 5 teams in the area when we want to leave, it doesn't usually work. Not on Lava Siphon. Like, I understand like other maps, but not. I meant thermal station here, or whatever. Or other POIs, but like, I don't know. So I'm playing up because they're both insisting on playing up. It's your guys' choice. And I'm saying it's your guys' choice because, like, again, they're already there. I cannot convince them to. If they won't leave there, I'm forced to play up. Your guys' choice. Because they're both arguing with me, saying that their spot's better. And I don't agree if the ring pulls back here.
Confirmed hit on cargo. We're inside the ring.
So here I'm really just looking for
Perfect. Thank you.
the vault.
I got a vault key.
Because I want to see who's taken one. So I know that the landslide tunnel's taken. I already know for a fact that the one by launch site is taken. So that really just leaves the skyhook one and the geyser one. I see those two are they're whatever.
2 vaults were taken.
I know that they're taken. Don't have to worry about a ton of people with
2 out of the 4 vaults were
vault
taken.
stuff. Okay, so there's a compromise here where Jen says she's gonna come back here and leave Rel up there. She didn't sound like she understood or believed my reasoning at this point, but like it's more of like a I'm getting frustrated and they're just trying to... Yeah. I do not agree with playing up there at all, right at this stage, based on what knowledge we have, because we see the God spot is open, right? Probably that one. Here she's asking which building to lock down. I say the one I'm standing on and that one that I ping over there. I don't really agree with locking down the building I'm standing on, but because Queso's so far up, we kind of have to hold it. That puts us at risk of here. There's also a evac tower coming in and stuff. Just yeah, he's gonna jump down now because he can't stay there and he has to pop his balloon. He's being we're being flown at now because this team clearly realizes that they want to be in this back area. This is bad.
To where Jen is right now.
I'm gonna throw ult to like try and keep them from pushing her.
I'm ulting that deep.
Oh, painless, knocking at the door.
He does make it back. I do get a devotion out of this. I ping back here again saying this is where I want to be. But he just went into Bloodhound ult. He seems to want to fight. I didn't really say anything. I don't know. Because we're insisting on fighting here, I'm coming up to this building and gonna help him fight. I'm gonna smoke him off because he's getting damaged and he said he can't move.
In here, yeah?
Saw someone out there.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Gonna nade their building door and move. They're actually, I don't like this building that they moved to. I prefer this one. If they can split hold it, that's fine, but like, that's not really what's happening, it looks like.
I'm gonna smoke this. If you can scan, we can see through it. Oh fuck, never mind, there's one on the roof.
Double timing it.
Now I'm looking back there because I'm like, oh, it's probably still open, we probably still want it.
All three are in the one, yeah.
We're still pushed up for some reason.
Just come to me. On me, on me! I said that they were gonna come here. Fuck. Okay, we have to just, we just have to hold this. We have to hold this. We lost that spot. We've lost everything we wanted. Let's get in.
Spotted.
Now there's gonna be, so, I'm not gonna go into it too much, but there was a big argument here because they were saying, like, you never told us that you wanted that spot back there. And I've been pinging it, I've been saying it, I said it early on. Queso says he never heard me say it. Jen says that she forgot that I said it, but she remembers that I did. At one point. Either way, I'm kind of annoyed now because the spot that I really wanted is gone. However, this is kind of a blessing in disguise because now we don't get just fucking inted on that spot. But what we could have done is we could have had Jen lock down 2 of the doors in this building and then go back up there with Queso and they play back there, and if anyone runs at them or evacs on them, which is the main ways you would get back there, they can just burst them down. I can play in the building, and if they start to, if they don't get a pick on the way to, well, as people come push them, they can slide down into my building, we can reset, and then we can try and take it back the way that we're going to. So we're just kind of arguing right now and forced to play in here for a bit. I don't really care, but I'm like thinking, I'm now talking about how we can possibly get that spot back, and the way we're planning on doing it is going to be what we end up doing. We're going to I have to move ahead. Okay, as ring closes, what I want to do is I want to use my ultimate. I'm gonna smoke the team in this building here, turn around, and ult that. Because there's not a lot of space from where I'm standing to avoid a Bangalore ult back here. But it has to be thrown from where I'm standing or this building in particular. Like, if you throw it from, like, back here, it doesn't reach. If you throw it from back here, you just get beamed. But if you throw it from here, they can't really move. I think the music's ending. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, so yeah. So I smoke that off to try and cover them. It's kind of not the
We
greatest.
sure are. Push down.
I get 2 ticks here. We have scan. Okay, here's the issue. I don't look at the scan properly. I see this person here, so my eyes immediately drawn to them. But I also see this person here, so I'm not really sure who to focus. So I just flick my mouse up and down like a fucking freak, because I'm very confused. I don't really get the damage I need on either of them. I do force the guy off height.
On the top's forced down.
They really can't stay here though, because we've used Bangalore ult. I've smoked the other team. We have a cat wall going down, and we get two frags off of Jen just being a menace with a havoc. I'm gonna push into the Devo. This person's Mastiff is just not gonna kill me, thankfully. If I had missed that though. I should have had smoke here. What I'm doing is I'm charging my shields. I'm gonna drop them for Queso, but he's gonna instead immediately jump.
Okay.
And not listen to me say stay here, stay here.
Stay here, stay here. Fuck. I was gonna drop you shields. Fuck.
I don't know. There's an issue.
Okay, we got what we wanted.
Me, I think.
Careful to the right.
Got company out there.
So there's a guy over there. The team that was here has now taken the building that we were in, but we've gotten God's spot.
You can get up here.
Ideally, what the main fear right now is being landed on by a team or Bangalore ulted the way that we were Bangalore ulted. But this is actually the spot where I want to be.
There's a squad here.
I think,
and then there's a squad that took our building.
I think that if we ever scan a team with Bangalore in that building, like we just have to like hard into that building to get rid of them.
But the squad who took our building is getting shot by the squad that I pinged in the red.
They can't be allowed to live there. Bangalore can't live there or else we die.
I'm just looking for loot. He's on the other
This is not a big deal.
peaks.
We're just
Squad here.
making sure we know where everyone is. This is fine. Playing back here is okay. I also called to like play this position earlier, and Jen didn't hear me. I don't know if Queso heard me, but Jen didn't hear me, and she just stayed on the other side and just got beamed and almost went down.
That's not mine.
But we're past that point now.
I'm safe from it. Heal.
Yeah, so a Bangalore ult doesn't reach here from back there, looks like. Would have been really bad if it did.
Jen. Out in the open in the field.
Okay, this scan shows that there's someone right next to us, so I want them dead.
Left. Immediately.
I got confused by the fucking team hiding in the fucking corner there, but Left definitely has a team. I smoke our back to make sure that the teams to our east don't get too involved. Bangalore goes down.
Don't repeat if you don't have health.
Queso's doing immense damage at this point. Anyway, I killed the Horizon. That's good. Jen starts yelling because someone has, in fact, pushed our east. But seems to be a Watson who just gives us a generator for some reason. I'm calling here again because I don't want this team to reset.
Corner. In the corner here.
I also don't want them griefing us.
Get the shield swap. Actually, here.
I drop a shield because Queso's low, but he's being regenerated by the Watson gen.
Nice,
and
good
so
job.
it's fine. Again,
you guys are
Queso
so
gets a
core.
ton of damage in this end fight.
Neither of you heard me.
Probably where's he getting the damage? Honestly, I imagine it's because we have no fights until right here. It's probably yeah, it's probably this. Like he just gets a ton of damage out here, and then probably even more like when we swing out in this end fight. Yeah, he oh, well, no, I cracked the bang. Which? Oh,
One on the
I'm
low
so
gun.
confused.
Don't repeat if you don't have health. Killed. Here in the corner, in the corner, corner. In the corner here. Here in the
feel
corner, in the
robbed.
corner. In the corner here.
Did I even hit that guy? I don't think I did.
Get the shield swap. Actually, here. Shield core, move on you.
Okay, so kills this last guy. Yeah, it does.
Shield.
Yeah. So
I
that was the
actually
game.
did
I don't know.
from the